whatever the style you play in your guitar, the most important thing is practice. Practice makes perfect, and you build up skills by practicing. So this is so important, very important. Practicing the technique, the correct technique, perfect technique is the most important thing. When your technique is perfect, you produce perfect and clear sound from your instrument. Sound must be very clear, very sweet. And important thing is that sound must contain a powerful message. The time you spend with your guitar is the key to your success, and it's a fine investment. It's a fine investment. Most beginners, they are not keen about practicing, and their practicing is not very interesting for them. So first thing you have to do is to build up the willpower. When you build up the willpower, you will automatically you build up aims and visions. With these aims and vision, you can have a program, a valuable program for your practice session. If you are going to be a fine player, you must be learn to be alone, because you practice alone. The guitarist must spend the time for your practices and make up your mind to practice alone. And because you practice in a quiet and silent place, you have to do it alone. We are talking about practicing. Practicing scales and arpeggios is very important for a guitarist. There are 5 benefits you gain by practicing scales and arpeggios. You have to practice it daily, not once a week or not once a month. You have to do it daily. Now, the first thing, by practicing scales and arpeggios, you get the technique, correct technique, both the left hand and right hand. When the technique is perfect, you produce perfect and clear sound. Technique doesn't have a price, because of that you have to give the technique. The second thing, synchronization. Synchronization means when you plug the strings with your right hand fingers or with the pick or platinum, at the same time you have to press the fretboard with the left hand fingers. Plucking and pressing have to take place at the same time without any delay. If you get delay, the right hand or the left hand, you produce a very bad sound. Quality, not the quality sound, just like playing staccato. Third thing, you get a very sound, very clear, good knowledge about the fretboard. If you are practicing the classical or flamenco guitar, now this is the nut of the guitar. From here to here, there are 19 frets. In some modern guitars, they add another extra C note. Now this is the last B note. They add another C note. Even that, you get a sound knowledge, a good knowledge about the fretboard. That is very essential for a guitarist. And another important thing is you develop the sight reading. That's a must for whatever the instrument you're going to master. That is very important. So when you know the fretboard thoroughly, you handle it very clearly. So by a very active way, then it will become a style. So you are very clear about you have a sound knowledge about the fretboard. That is very important, and also the deal of the sight reading. Fourth thing, you improve your ear. That is very important, hearing process. So try your best to add some chromatic scales for your practice session. So when you are practicing scales, that will give more power or give more vigor. Number 5, the last one, you develop the speed. A guitarist must have some kind of speed, but don't forget, speed is not the only thing. There are a lot of things to cover. There are a lot of things to build up. Speed is one part of it. So practicing scales and arpeggios is very important. Whatever the style you play, must have a difference, a change in your playing. For this, you have to take risks and challenges. Don't be afraid about risk. You have to take it. And because of this difference, normally the criticism starts. That's a common thing. Don't be afraid of criticism. Because of criticism, you get two good opportunities. One is that more people will listen to your music. And the second thing, that the more people will talk about you. Because of that, you get a free publicity. So don't be afraid about criticism. And other thing, don't listen to naysayers and don't be afraid about naysayers. You have your path, you have a new path, you have to walk, you have to go on that way. So transfer your life by learning the guitar in a new way. Most talents are made, not found. So you have to be clear about it and never ever don't try to satisfy with your present standard. You have to grow more. So you have to spend less time for your performance and more time for your practices. And the best thing is you have to change your pattern of thinking. When you change your pattern of thinking, you automatically change your activity. By this way, you can start a new form that is necessary for your career. So start building up the new form. That's very important for your career. Never try to compare yourself with others. You are a genius. There's no one in the world like you. You have a lot of talents. You have a lot of vision. So try your best to start with that idea. No race with others. You have to build up a race with yourself. The competitive is always with you. So there are a lot of time. Keep on practicing. Keep on growing. Best thing is to start today, not tomorrow. Even not today, now. The best time is now. The power of now. Realize the power of now. So start today and now. I wish you health and music. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.